Hi guys, it's me, Rebecca, and this is Sam. We're from Ceramica Paint Studio, and we're located in 380 Main Street in Stoneham. We are currently doing drop-offs, deliveries, contactless pickup, and you can order all of our pieces online. We have e-commerce, so please check out ceramicapaintstudio.com. Our selection of pieces are always changing, and our color palettes, and we always have new fun activities and tutorials like this. So today we're going to be teaching you how to do a hand print. So if you have younger kids or any kids of any age, I think this is a nice keepsake to have. So I'm going to be using my little sister Sam for this hand print. So I'm going to be using this large plate so I can fit a few of our hand prints on here. And I'm going to do a few, and these are the colors that I chose for today. So I have this purple and a blue. So the first thing we're going to want to do to get started is we're going to take a damp sponge, and we're just going to wipe anything that's on our plate away. We just don't want it to be dirty or have any dust on it. All right. So after we wipe the dirt away, you can see that the water makes it change color a bit. So you just want to wait maybe a minute to let that dry, less than a minute. And while we wait for that, we're going to get our hands ready. So, since I'm going to be doing Sam's hand, what color do you want to do first, Sam? Blue. So I'm going to take my first color, open that up, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush. It's not the biggest, just so I can get her fingers and it won't go crazy, but it's also gets good coverage. So I'm gonna dip into this blue right here. All right, Sam, let me see your hand. So now I have Sam's hand, and I'm going to cover it in a thin layer of paint. You do not want to do a really thick layer, because if you do, it will end up dripping or moving around, and you don't get that nice defined print of your hand. Does it feel funny? So I've heard before from kids when I do this that the paint sometimes feels funny, or they think it's weird. So I recommend before you put their hand on the plate, give them a minute just to move it around like this, or else they'll move it around like that once you put it on the plate, because that's happened to me before. And just try to stay as still as you can, and you're doing a thin layer of paint all the way to their fingertips. By the way, this paint comes off with a little soap and water on your skin or on your clothes, so you don't have to worry about it getting everywhere. Comes out easily. Thanks for telling me I missed a spot. All right, so this is my thin layer of paint. It's a pretty good job. So for this part, I recommend having them stand up on a chair or just stand up in general, and then you can place their hand where you'd like it to be, just like that. And you're gonna press it down. Usually this is where they like to wobble their fingers, so sometimes just lightly press them down so you can get that print. All right. Usually good job, Sam. You can lift it up. There you go. So, this is Sam's hand afterward. She can go wash them. It'll wash out with some soap and water. This is our first hand print, and it looks pretty good. We didn't get a lot of the middle just because she didn't put all her hand flat, but that's fine. It gives it a good shape. If you have anything you want to touch up, you can do that with a thin brush. Just touch up the little hand prints. And yeah, this is it. You can overlap them or do a few, and maybe when it's done, put a little name or anything like that you like on top. So I'm gonna finish up my plate, and I will show you guys how it comes out. All right, guys, so I finished up my plate, and this is how it ended up looking. It says Sam and Becca. That was me and my sister who did the handprints, and then it says the year. And yeah, I added a few dots and some flowers, and I think it came out pretty awesome. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in making a project like this or painting a piece, please check out ceramicapaintstudio.com. We are open for deliveries, pickup and drop off, and we're located at 380 Main Street. All right, thank you. See you guys next time.